Today's unboxing is about turmeric or curcumin. I've done videos before which I'll put links on, and please click on them in case you're interested. The turmeric that I have here is in powder form, and the powder form does work. That's where research is strong. When you have a component of turmeric in your milk or in your foods, you will, if high enough, induce an anti-inflammatory response. That's the beautiful yellow color of turmeric. Turmeric is in the family of ginger, or roots. And if you've ever seen it in the grocery store, it's a shorter root than the ginger root, but still the same thing. When you see this up front and you taste it, it is a spice. This happens to be Golden Milk by Gaia. I also have teas energized by Gaia, but I gave it away to somebody. I don't have it here. But the objective with Golden, I don't drink milk, but the concept with Gaia's powder is to put the turmeric, and there's black pepper in there, and ashwagandha, and cardamom. It's a nice combination. If you put it in warm milk in the morning, it'll, as far as a warm liquid in the morning, it'll enhance the liquid regarding the start of the fire for the day, and it'll also give you an anti-inflammatory effect. So this is where either the powder form of turmeric or the capsule form of concentrated turmeric will be important, and that's the reason for the video. That's the reason why I use turmeric. The only problem I'll find is some companies will give you turmeric in capsule form of the plant, or the specifically the root ground down and concentrated, like Nature's Way. I like Nature's Way as a company. They don't have any black pepper in this, so the problem would be if you don't have any black pepper. The theory is that the anti-inflammatory effect of this root is helping mostly the colon and the digestive system. Now, if you have irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, I think that's important while you're building up your, even SIBO, I think it's important while you're building up your gut flora, your microbiome, your mucousy protective layer. It helps. Colon cancer risk patients, it helps. But for me, fibromyalgia, arthritis, even heart disease, I think you should have, this is my favorite, you should have turmeric in the form of curcumin and turmeric, but you have to have black pepper. Hopefully you can see that on the label. Black pepper, some people have patented the name curcuminoids or bioperine. Well, you can't patent curcuminoids, that's just the active ingredient of the turmeric plant. That's the anti-inflammatory aspect. But bioperine is another way that they've ground down black pepper. And when you have black pepper and turmeric together, either in capsule form or in powder form, then the absorption from the gut to the bloodstream is higher. Again, I talk about that in my videos I've done in the past for turmeric. I think it's always more important to get it in capsule form concentrated than it is in the powder form. The powder form, you have to take a large volume every day, and there is a correlation, I believe. India has one of the lowest rates of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's is essentially inflammation of the brain, also sometimes referred to as type 3 diabetes. But whether it's the high intake of curcumin or turmeric, or it's just that they have more of a vegetarian practice versus they're active, I'm not sure. But bottom line is you can extrapolate that it is an anti-inflammatory. The downside is very low. Sometimes if you do this on a regular basis, it is a root and considered an astringent in Ayurvedic folklore, and the astringent part of this can sometimes dry my patients out. So just watch for constipation. But I would dose at least 300 to 1,000 milligrams of active ingredient twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day if you just injured yourself. If you're in an active fight with rheumatoid arthritis or thyroid disease or Crohn's or ulcerative colitis or an injury, I'd go even more aggressive. Just have to watch that colon too. There are some people who use blood thinners, and you might have an interaction. Always ask your doctor if there's a problem when you're taking your medicines and or your vitamins and using turmeric or curcumin. So bottom line is I give this a thumbs up. This is the first video of the year, but this is how it is really important to decrease inflammation, which is what I'm going to be talking about most of 2019, ways to combat inflammation.